Dear students, now we are going to learn about egg-laying mammals. Mammals are homeothermic. The term homeothermic refers to warm-blooded vertebrates. That is, the body temperature of animals is internally regulated. Mammals having mammary gland, they give birth to young ones and nourish the milk. The class Mammalia is classified into three main subclasses. First one is Prototheria, second one is Metatheria, third one is Eutheria. Prototheria is otherwise known as monotremata. The term Prototheria, proto means primitive. So all the monotrematas are primitive egg-laying mammals. For example, platypus and echidna. The second subclass is Metatheria. These are otherwise known as marsupialia. Animals which have a marsupium or brood pouch in which the young born in an immature state are kept and fed with milk by the mother. The third subclass is Eutheria. The Eutherians are perfectly warm-blooded animals. The Eutherian animals have a true allandic placenta and the embryo are kept in the uterus till an advanced stage of development of the embryo. Coming to the general characters of monotremes. The term of egg-laying mammals are monotremes. The words monotremata is derived from the Greek word monos meaning single and trema means hole, referring to the single excretory opening, that is cloaca, in the animals. Monotremes are the primitive mammals because they look like birds and reptiles. Some of the characteristic features look like reptiles. Some of the characteristic features look like the birds. These monotremes lay egg instead of giving birth young ones. There are only 5 species of monotremes are there. They are: one is duck-billed platypus and resting 4 species of echidna found in Australia and New Guinea. They having highly modified snouts or beaks, and modern adult monotremes have no teeth. But they achieve the food materials with the tongue and bony plate at the roof of the mouth in echidna and roughened gums in platypus. The skull of the monotremes is bird-like and rostrum is elongated, and also the pectoral girdle of the monotremes is look like the reptiles, and pelvic girdle of the monotremes is look like the mammal. Epipubic bones that come up from the pelvis along the ventral surface. All the monotremes lays eggs. So here we see the parental care is good. It is look like birds. They have mammary glands and make the milk. So the monotremes have no teats, that is nipples, but milk is provided for their young ones by being secreted by many pores on the female's belly. The milk is secreted onto the abdominal fur in platypus into a temporary pouch and licked off the skin in echidna. Now coming to the monotreme species of platypus. So the platypus are only Australian species. They are commonly known as duck-billed platypus due to their big structure. They are small in size, the weight of about 0.5 to 2 kilogram. So it is the size of about normal cat. They are nocturnal in habit. What is the meaning of nocturnal? The animals which are active during night. So mostly the platypus burrowing animals. So the animals lives in burrows located on the banks of streams and lakes. They are adapted to aquatic life, so it is semi-aquatic in habit. So they have several adaptive features are there. They are dense fur, absence of pinnae. When the platypus living underwater, eyes and ears lie in folds of skin and are covered. The sphincter muscles of closes of nares and feet is webbing and with claws. Here there are two pairs of limbs are present, the forelimbs and a pair of hind limbs. Both limbs are used for digging, swimming and walking. This is the platypus. Here we see the duck-billed rostrum, webbed forelimb and webbed hind limbs and dense fur. Here the pinnae is absent. Now coming to the ecology and behavior of platypus. So platypus are semi-aquatic. That is lives in land and streams and ponds. They are crepuscular. What is meaning crepuscular? The animals which active in late evening. The platypus are bottom feeder. So they eat aquatic crustaceans, insects, larvae and earthworms. They have duck-like rostrum. In the front edge of the rostrum, they have an innumerable number of electrosensors. These electrosensors are used to detect buried prey underneath the murky water. In platypus, males have a venomous spur. So the venomous spur in their hind legs. What is the use of the venomous spur? So it is fight other male platypus. Now coming to the reproduction of platypus. Okay. Platypus lays mostly one egg, rarely two eggs in a year, in a burrow's nest per year. After laying eggs, they incubating up to 12 days, then hatch out. The body fur is formed within 7 weeks. Eyes are opened within 9 weeks. Young platypus sucked up to 16 weeks. Now coming to the another monotreme species of echidna. Already I told there are 4 species of echidnas. One species is short-beaked. The short-beaked echidnas are found in Australia. Resting 3 species of long-beaked echidnas are there. These long-beaked echidnas are found only in New Guinea. The body is round and flat. and is covered by short and thick spines. The echidnas have a tube-like rostrum. The rostrum is covered with skin, but which is leathery in nature. The tongue of echidna is covered in sticky mucus. So this sticky mucus is used for making it easier for catching and snacking on ants and termites. So they eating up to 2 kilogram food in one meal. They digging limbs is short but very powerful and with claws. This is the echidna. Here we see the tube-like rostrum and thick spines. So now coming to the ecology and behavior of echidna. They are solitary in nature. What is the meaning of solitary? Animals which they living single in a burrow. They are active during late evening, so the term is crepuscular. They have a pair of small eyes and having poor eyesight but great sense of smell. They easily escaping predators by digging down in the burrows or passively by rolling into a ball-like structure and exposing their spines, so they easily escaping from predators. They are they are the Australian and New Guinea species. The Australian species of echidna. What is the Australian species? A short beak. The short beaked echidnas are Australian species. The Australian species eats ants and termites. Here, the New Guinea species of echidna eat earthworm. What are the New Guinea species? The 3 species of long-beaked echidnas. Now coming to the reproduction of echidnas. The female echidna lays only a single egg into a temporary pouch on its belly. The egg hatch out within 9 days. After hatching, embryos lives in a pouch up to 12 weeks. Spines are formed up to 8 weeks. The eyes are opened within 12 weeks. Then the baby echidna leaves from the pouch for burrowing. They weaning up to 20 weeks. Dear students, I hope all are understood this. If you have any doubt, don't hesitate to me and please ask to me. Thank you.